what to see, what to rent, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
All right, tomorrow a lot of new movies will open early because of the big Thanksgiving Day holiday. So Ryan J is here to talk about it. He's a syndicated movie critic for radio, and he's our resident TV critic as well. Love the shoes.
Thank you.
I don't know, can we get a shot of them, cameraman Dave?
John
Those
Flugog.
are awesome.
Thank you very much.
They look a little...
Are they tennies? What are they?
They're
they're like
shoes.
fashion shoes.
So.
Almost bowling-esque.
They all look
They are a little bit. The designer is John Flugog, and I'm a big fan of his. I have like 8 pairs.
Really?
Different colors, yeah.
Matches
So
so well
cool.
with the
Love those.
shirt and the little blue bow
Thank you
tie.
so much.
Looking sharp
Cute today.
All right, so big weekend at the box office, right? But
Always
it starts early.
for Thanksgiving, right. They want to get a big weekend, so they start on Wednesday. And first up this week, we have Horrible Bosses 2, which is a sequel to the 2011 hit comedy. And I was just praying that it wouldn't fall root to the, what the Hangover series did, and just rehash the same plot somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
Thankfully, it doesn't. It's completely original. It has a really fun, inventive, twisty plot that's very funny.
Oh, awesome. It's funny that you mentioned this movie or that we're talking about it, because I was with high school friends last week, and Horrible Bosses, the first one, was on our list of movies that maybe you haven't seen that you got to see, and we had a list of like 10.
Cool.
And it made the list.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I like
so,
that one too.
how do you feel it is revisiting these characters? It works.
It's really great. I actually like this movie better than the first one.
Wow.
And, Jason Sudeikis and Jason Bateman, Charlie Day, they're almost like a modern-day Three Stooges. Their humorous chemistry is so great, and they work so well together. They play off of each other so well. It's almost like that they're improvising, but they're really not. I read in Entertainment Weekly that they weren't improvising because the script is so tight they couldn't.
Okay.
But it's a credit to how brilliant they are as a comedy trio that it feels that they are.
I like to see that Jennifer Aniston is back in this one.
She is.
Yeah.
Oh, she is so deliciously naughty in this movie.
She was bad in the first one.
Right, even worse.
Yeah.
It's just shocking some of the things she can get away with. Same with Kevin Spacey and Jamie Foxx, and it's like just so great. They can get away with things in this movie that they don't in other roles, and it's so fantastic.
So you like the supporting cast?
I really do. And new to this film is Chris Pine, who oozes slime and charm, and you don't normally see him in a role like that, but he's a bit of a scene stealer. And then we also have Christoph Waltz, who's great in everything he does, so really strong ensemble.
What about comparing it to other comedies?
I'm really tough with comedy. I don't normally like them. Remember how I felt about Dumb and Dumber 2 recently? Mostly I'll recommend them as a rental. I feel like I'm often just sitting and looking at comedies and not maybe laughing on the inside. But this one, I really laughed out loud. And when I wasn't laughing out loud, I was actually smiling up at the screen a lot. So this is a see it. I really recommend it. I think that people will enjoy it, and it's one to enjoy on the big screen.
It's when you could laugh out loud at a movie,
It
That
is.
doesn't happen that often.
They say it's the best medicine.
That's
you
awesome.
sold me on it.
Yes,
I wasn't going to
good.
see that one.
I like so too.
It's worth it.
Oh, Tiff is in here for our Penguins of Madagascar review.
Exactly. This is a spin-off from the successful Madagascar franchise, and I looked back at my reviews from the last 2, because there have been 3 so far, and I recommended them. I said, see it. This one is not as good as the actual franchise. It's a little lackluster in comparison.
Okay, so what did you like about it, though?
What I did like about it is the animation's very good. The 3D actually works, so I recommend if you're gonna see it in 3D. And it's kind of like a watered-down Mission Impossible or James Bond movie, so for the kids, it has some good action in it.
Were there any recognizable voices in it?
There are. James Malkovich. Oh my God, I'm getting John Malkovich.
Yeah.
I was thinking about James McAvoy. I just started following him on Instagram, so that's why. But John Malkovich is the voice of the villain in this film.
Oh,
and he's like
I bet he's good.
He's great. He's a big purple octopus, really funny. And then also we've got Benedict Cumberbatch, and he is the voice of the leader of a winter team of animals. He's a wolf, and he's really great too. So.
Now, there are themes in this movie?
That's one thing I like about family entertainment, when there are themes that you can kind of talk to kids about afterward. I took my 12-year-old nephew Noah to see this movie, and there are themes of jealousy and of revenge, and they also cover teamwork in this movie. So if you go back, with kids afterward and talk about the plot and kind of like what the overall picture, it's like reading comprehension but movie style.
Right.
So I like to kind of talk about themes.
Some good moral lessons in it, maybe?
Absolutely.
Or talk about with your family?
Definitely.
And is it for the whole family, or?
Not really. I mean, here's the thing. I'm recommending it if you have small kids because, well, it's 90 minutes long. It will absolutely entertain them, but it's not really great for all ages. Like if you're an adult, it's so sweet, you're gonna feel like you need a shot of insulin by the end. It's something that it's more of a rental, is what I would say. It's really one to watch at home, unless you've got really little kids that you want to, for 90 minutes, kind of babysit them in front of the theater.
Okay, so Thanksgiving is coming up. I can't believe it's already that week in a couple days here. So for this weekend, what movies overall are you recommending then?
My top picks for this weekend would be The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1, because it's so brilliant.
My 13-year-old saw it, loved it. I told her before she went that you liked it better even than the first one. Is that right? And she liked it better than both of the first two.
Awesome. Yeah, so good. Just so much fun. Such great characters. I love Jennifer Lawrence. And then I also love Birdman, which is on the Oscar watch for Michael Keaton, the leading actor category. Horrible Bosses 2 and Big Hero 6. I think if you haven't seen that one yet and you have a family, you want to entertain the whole family, Big Hero 6 is the
That's a marshmallowy robot,
exactly,
right?
The Disney film.
So that's a good one. Okay, so you can like Ryan J on Facebook, follow him on Twitter, and for his full movie reviews, check out his website. It's ryanjreviews.com. Have a happy Thanksgiving, Ryan.
Thank you so much. Well, I'll be seeing you tomorrow, I think, too.
Yay! Yay! Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Well.